setting up circuits and establishing communications between ships and back at home port.
For anything that provides any form of communication, things like alarms, indicators, repeaters.
Sonar techs, well, we import, we do a lot of electronic maintenance.
On the ship, I work on satellite communications, system administration, and general troubleshooting of any computer systems.
I'm a technician for the Mark 92 fire control system.
I'm a sonar technician, and I work with the 56. It's a hull-mounted active sonar.
We have a bunch of receivers and transmitters and transceivers.
And then we also have the WQC2, the underwater telephone.
Multimeters, electronics test equipment.
1MC telephones.
The systems we got on board are both active and passive systems.
Yeah, the satellite antennas, like our OE82s that track their line of sight, the satellites.
We've got the feathometer. It's kind of touchy.
Computers and red phones.
Without all that, well, we have very limited in our capabilities as a warship.
Like say something goes down and we can't reach out for help or anything, or it'd be a bad day.
It's important because the ship needs to maintain good comms in order to function.
This ship's primary mission is anti-submarine warfare, so a ship that couldn't do its mission isn't worth very much.
Well, we work 12 hours a day.
Typical work day, must rep in the morning.
Deep cleaning 7:30 to 8:15.
Then we usually have deep cleaning, about 45 minutes.
Typical work day would be changing a lot of passwords, fixing broken desktops that fall from not being secured for sea.
Other than doing like ASW, which we only do when we're out at sea, all we do is just maintenance. If we don't have any maintenance, then we got a lot of other stuff to do.
It's long. It's a long day.
Once a TLI broke in one of the potable water tanks, and those tanks are super tiny. You can barely move in them, right? So I'm down in the tank, it's dark, and all I got is this tiny flashlight. You can't even turn in a circle. Working down there was probably one of the worst things I ever had to do.
Half of us work on the gun systems, the other half work on the computer systems that use the guns.
And the Square 4 we use to get data from the helo.
Like the Inmarsat International Maritime Satellite System is like 4 satellites that we connect to around the world, so we can have a constant either data flow or voice comms as we go around doing our mission.
The fire control system is the main fire control system for the 76mm.
Well, comms stuff is going to be the future.
My favorite piece of gear is part of the 56. It's the computer for it. It's one of the units, and it's got a lot of buttons on it. It's really fun to push the buttons.
My job will never cease to be merged with another job because computers are just always going to be there. Now they run most of our lives. You can't go 5 minutes without seeing a cell phone, an iPad, or an iPod Touch somewhere.
I've never had to run in a situation where I've actually had to use the gun for its full purpose, so hopefully that day never comes.